I am back again. I'll be talking to you the history of Ayush in India and history of medicine. The medicine we are likely to practice is modern medicine. It is only started in 19th century, not very old. But earlier days, before say 2600 years ago, Charaka was there in our country. He was the father of Ayurveda medicine 2600 years ago. And probably this is the first any medical treatment available known to the mankind in those days. So Charaka, sorry, he could understand our human body circulations. Even this diabetes mellitus is a very old disease. He thought that diabetes, high blood sugar, are categorized into two groups of people. One group of people was very lean and thin, very young patient. Other are obese patients, little bit elderly, 35, 34, 6 years old. So he gave the idea, probably the diabetes, there are two types. Nowadays, we'll be knowing that previously it was known as insulin-dependent diabetes mellitus, IDDM. The earlier young patients, lean and thin patients. Nowadays it is known as type 1 diabetes. And other group of people is your obese people. So this is non-insulin, NIDDM, non-insulin diabetes mellitus. The terminology he did not give, but I am talking. This is your old perspective. Here the idea, but the terminology is given later on in modern medicine. Okay, this is your NIDDM, non-insulin dependent diabetes mellitus, or nowadays known as type 2 diabetes mellitus. It's clear? Okay. So many even this some foreign people, Europe, America, they used to get this book translated in different languages and learn the Ayurveda. But it did not popularize. It is not very popular mode of treatment nowadays in elsewhere in the country. But India government has tried out to have a your Ayush department. I'll show you in the subsequent slide. Another landmark ancient India surgeon, Sushruta. One is Charak and Sushruta. I'll show you the figure, their picture in my lectures. He was the known of father of surgery 2500 years ago. So what did he did surgery, with your band needle, you should take out this cataract by pushing the lens and put this warm water with your cloth, okay, till it is healed. He did even many plastic surgeries, cesarean sections, and amputation also. He had also written a book, Sushruta Samriddhi book, which is also translated in different languages. And many people are learning the basics of surgery those days. And people from outside India used to come to get treatment in India. Nowadays also people are coming from America, England to India for treatment. You know why? One is our Indian people. Our Indian people, they are settling in Europe or America. They come to spend the holiday, as well as treatment cost is much less in our country in comparison to America and England because of your money, your conversions, dollar conversions to rupees. Okay, those days also people used to come. Nowadays also people used to come in modern medicine. So he has written books, he has described there are about 300 types of surgery and 250 types of some instruments. Okay, in his book. So with this background, I will start my formal presentations. The see that Ayush contains your Ayurveda, Yoga, Naturopathy, Unani, Siddha, and Homeopathy. Ayush. Nowadays, it does not incorporate in our study. Even in internship, you have to be exposed to this Ayush. Okay. So, India is a land of great ecological and cultural, political, and economic diversity. Its healthcare system reflects this diversity both in plural systems of health knowledge and practice. The term Ayush is a Sanskrit term that denotes life or longevity. In 1995, a separate department of your ICMH was created in the Ministry and Family Welfare. Later, it was renamed as Department of Ayush in November 2003. Department of Ayush was upgraded to the Ministry of Ayush in November 2014. A minister, Central Minister of Independent Charge, okay, is there for Ayush. Health Minister is there. He is also Health Minister, Minister of State, but independent charge for Ayush. Full-fledged. Okay. There are around 8 lakhs of Ayush practitioners and even more local healers in India. Ayurveda, Ayur means age, Veda means denotes knowledge. So the Ayurveda defines knowledge about age or the knowledge which describes age. The knowledge of Ayurveda is claimed to have passed down to human through a chain of supreme beings. Dhanvantari. Dhanvantari was supposed to be Ayurveda. Okay. Dhanvantari name. The knowledge of Ayurveda is claimed to have passed through the human chain of supreme beings that I have told you. Oldest reference to Ayurveda were found in Atharva Veda, and that is the last 4 principal texts of Hindu philosophy. The Atharva Veda, it is described what is Ayurveda. Major principles of Ayurveda are Tridosa, Triguna, Saptandu, Panchahut, Biofire, Agni. The principal objectives of Ayurveda is maintenance and promotion of health, prevention of disease and cure of sickness. So it is corroborating. I told you what is the disease process, how to prevent this, promote the health. Yoga. Yoga is very popular nowadays. Yoga Day is there in June. Okay. So literal meaning of Sanskrit word yoga is yoga. According to Maharishi Patanjali, the father of yoga, yoga is a suppression of 5 modifications of the mind. Yoga is one of the 6 systems of Astic Vedic philosophy. Maharishi Patanjali compiled and refined various aspects of yoga systematically in his Yoga Sutras. He advocated that 8 forks of path of yoga, popularly known as Ashtanga Yoga, for all-round development of human being. So it is good. You do some meditation, some yoga. This will be good for your health. Okay, this is not your maybe our practice part, but we advise. We advise to the patient for the peace of mind. It helps. Okay, performing yoga, and yoga is your alternative medicine part. Even our diabetic patients or very obese patients, hypertensive patients, we advise some sort of yoga and exercise they do. Alright, so this is not obsolete. It is very much relevant, what I want to say. Yoga is universal in character. Yoga is a process for the development of human consciousness. Types of yoga are Japa Yoga, concentrate one's mind on divine name or holy syllable mantra. Karma Yoga teaches us to perform all actions without having any desire of their fruit. So you what? You don't expect any result, any reward. Sri Krishna, you know Sri Krishna. Sri Krishna has uttered this. You go doing what? Don't expect any reward for that. You do. Alright. So yoga is also like that, karma yoga. And jnana yoga, teachers are to discriminate between self and non-self and to acquire knowledge of one's spiritual entity. Jnana yoga. So we have to try to get this knowledge through this yoga. Bhakti yoga is there, Raja yoga, Shara yoga, Kundalini yoga, and Nadi yoga. There are different types. So next is your naturopathy. Naturopathy is an art and science of health, living a drugless system of healing. By natures, the morbid matter theory, concept of vital force, other concepts upon which naturopathy is based are already available in old text. It was there in our society. The revival of the naturopathy started in India by translation of Germany Louis Kushner's book, New Science of Healing. Naturopathy is a system of man building a harmony with the conservative principles and force of nature. It has got health promotive, disease preventive and curative as well as restorative potential and effect. Types of naturopathy, diet therapy. Many types of diets are there in the naturopathy. Okay, Mendelian diet is also there. Fasting therapy, you know this periodic fasting. We go to North India, Delhi people, they fast on Thursday, 24 hours fast. Okay, and some of our people here also they fast on Friday, Santoshi Ma, Monday for Shiv. Okay, may not be complete fasting, just like your Western Delhi people on Thursday they do it. I have seen many people in Delhi, they keep on fasting on Thursday. But for a diabetic patient, there is no fasting and feasting. Alright, diabetic patient should not fast. Remember this. Okay. Then mart therapy, some sort of mart putting on this body as a medicinal therapy is mart therapy, naturopathy. Nature smart. Alright. There is hydrotherapy, mesotherapy, acupuncture is quite popular, and acupressure, chromotherapy, air therapy, and magnet therapy. These are all types of the naturopathy. Next comes your Unani. Unani actually it was originated in Greece. The foundation of the Unani system was laid by Hippocrates, who is the father of modern medicine. Hippocratic oath is there. You to take the oath when you pass out. You will always try to do good for the patients. Do not do any harm. This is the main motto of this oath. Okay. So in India, the Unani system of medicine was introduced by Arabs and Persians sometime around the 11th century. It's quite old, no? 19th century is modern medicine. 11th century. It started 4 humors balance theory, Balgam, Sopra, yellow bile, black bile, black bile. There are different your meaning in that Unani medicine. 7 components makes the human body. Mirage is temperament, humors, it has to be there, organs, spirits, faculties and functions and elements. The diagnostic process of Unani system is dependent on the observation and physical examinations. Any illness of a person is to be regarded as a product of the kind of temperament and strength of faculties he has, the type of factors operating on him from outside. So diagnosis is used to this only, no investigations. Those details are available also. Unani medicine has the following main types of the treatment: regimental therapy, dietotherapy, pharmacotherapy, surgery, research council is there, regulatory council was also there, proposed World Unani Day is on 4th October. Next, Siddha system is one of the oldest system of medicine in India. The term Siddha means it is from Shiv, or saintly person to achieve the results of medicine. Siddha literature is in Tamil. It is practiced largely in Tamil-speaking part of India and abroad. The Siddha system is largely therapeutic in nature. According to its tradition, it was Lord Shiva who unfolded the knowledge of Siddha system. So we have known the Dhanvantari for Ayurveda and Lord Shiva for your Siddha. The principles and doctrines of this system have a close similarity to Ayurveda with specialization in electrochemistry. According to this system, the human body is replication of the universe, and so are the food and drugs irrespective of their origin. Alright, so they have incorporated this in the foundation course. You must have some bird's eye view of what is this, what is Unani, what is Siddha, what is naturopathy, what is Ayurveda. Ayurveda is, the bachelor degree, master degree is there in our country also. No? So, separate department. Next is your homeopath. Homeopath is also quite popular in our country, even in our state. Homeopathy is the youngest of all these medicinal systems, yet rapidly growing and is being practiced almost all over the world. The word homeopathy is derived from two Greek words, hominis meaning similar and pathos means the suffering. It is based on the natural law of healing, which means likes are the cured by likes. It was given the scientific basis by Samuel Hahnemann in the early 19th century. So modern medicine and homeopathy is on the same century. Hahnemann whom you see this in our city. Alright, so Hahnemann is the person behind. During illness, the whole person is in a state of imbalance. Homeopathic remedies are potential substances carrying information, energy force that acts on vital force. Once that vital force is balanced, the person heals himself. Homeopathic medications are bioenergetic substances with similar resonance or vibrations matched to the person's state of imbalance. Homeopathic remedies are diluted beyond Avogadro's number, so there are no chemical side effects. They claim it, dilute it. You see that? I don't know, when I childhood, probably I have also taken homeopathic medicine because MBBS doctors are not that much available. Okay, so dilute this. And they used to dilute this. So dilution is the main thing, and potentiation, highly diluting substance in alcohol or distilled water, stirring it in fixed number of times in precise directions and striking in vessels against the mortar certain times. Two types of treatments are there, acute and chronic. So people used to say, for chronic homeopathy is better, they prefer. So in our country, even in our state, in the PSC, there is MBBS doctor, there is Ayurvedic doctors, there is also homeopathic doctors. So it is patient choice whom they will go. But all the time, it is all three are not available. There is the problem. Or if scarcity is there in MBBS doctor, the Ayurvedic MBBS doctor assists them to their works of MBBS doctor to some extent. Even in COVID time, we used to have this Ayurvedic homeopath and even the dental surgeons rendering services to the patients. Alright. But there are some issues. How they differ from your modern medicine? See, that issues are absence of cross-reference system. You cannot refer the patient from one stream to other. Alright, for us, we can refer from nephrologist to neurologist, diabetologist. Alright, different sections are there. So, cross-referral is not there. Lack of acceptable scientific evidences. Our modern medicine is evidence-based medicine. What I say or what you say will not be accepted unless there is some evidence, some studies, some trials. Alright, so evidence-based medicine. So, evidence acceptability is not there in these Ayush therapies. Cross practice is not possible. and democratic pluralism, mirrored growth despite parallel growth with modern medical system, harmonization of IUs and release to local health traditions are not followed properly. So, medical council, you have heard the state medical council, you have got this medical council of Indian modern medicine. But this medical council of New Zealand, it was quite before, in 18th century, middle of 18th century, it was there, medical council of New Zealand. So, you can think that New Zealand is so much advanced those days. So, this is the invention of anesthesia. It's coming to older medicine to newer medicine. Okay, this transition Jones, it is 1846.
October 16, 1846, the first public demonstration of ether as an anesthetic took place at Massachusetts General Hospital. Boston dentist William Thomas Green Morton administered the ether through an inhaler, so Harvard Medical School Dean John Collins Warren could more easily remove a tumor from the patient's neck. Daily operations increased from that point on. A monument commemorating the medical breakthrough was installed in the Boston Public Garden 22 years later. It's the oldest monument in the garden. The surgical amphitheater where the procedure was performed is now a historical landmark called the Ether Dome. The anniversary of the pivotal moment in medical history continues to be celebrated today.
So, you see this, there is a renaissance of this older medicine. Ether is also used nowadays. Even in the periphery, when we started our career, near about 40 years back, ether was used in many intervention procedures. Even for cesarean sections, we used to do this under ether. Alright. So, that one I have shown you. This is also history, no? In the previous slide, these medical scientists I have shown you. You know, these are all histories. Oral polio vaccine, your parental polio vaccines, Louis Pasteur, okay. Then Edward Jenner and scurvy, James Lynch, that you know, I have shown you. Now, Thomas Sydenham, the first distinguished epidemiologist. Thomas Sydenham, this is what is that nowadays. You see, the disease is there, no? Agent, host, and environment. This triangle is there. So he could think of that. There must be some agents, host, and environment factors for causing the disease. And William Harvey, the blood circulations, Harvey circulations. So he used to know this, how this your blood flows in our body, how to measure this blood ventricular blood volume. He could measure those days, William Harvey. This is also history, landmark history. And Leeuwenhoek was the discoverer of the microscope, one lens microscope, to find out these parasites and bacteria under the microscope. So this is the history of your old age medicine, but this discovery is carried forward to our modern medicine. Sanitary awakening by Edwin Chadwick in 1848. That is, 19th century, the great cholera epidemic led to Chadwick to bring for the Public Health Act in England, 1948. Cholera, many people died. Many people died this World War, even refugee camps. Okay, cholera is also there in our country, but because the hygienic, so you cannot publish that this is because of cholera sometimes, Vibrio cholera. Okay, that means some public and sanitation is in problem. All right. So rise of public health, also epidemiology of the cholera, establish the role of polluted drinking water in the spread of cholera. Very old. This cholera institute is there in Kolkata. Now it's ID hospital. Germ theory basis, Louis Pasteur germ theory disease, and Robert Koch discovered the anthrax bacilli. These are all medical histories. While you read this topic, that what is the germ theory? The germ, some parasite or bacteria is there. Louis Pasteur name will be there. And also for your anthrax, Robert Cox discovered this anthrax bacilli under microscope. So this history is there. Whenever you read a disease process, you try to read at least who has discovered this. You may not remember, but you love to read it. Maybe it will take 2 to 3 minutes. All right. So, birth of preventive medicine, James Lane that advocated the intake of the fresh fruits and vegetables to prevent the scurvy. Many people died. You see that in this, see now, that sheep, long drive, many people died because of scurvy. Vitamin C has got many roles. While you read biochemistry, you see that what is this? When we are student like you, vitamin C requirement was 150 milligram per day. All right. When you passed out during the internship, the requirement has come down to 50 milligram, 1/3. So this was changed. Okay. I used to write this some group of antibiotics, say especially tetracycline, used to write this vitamin B complex with C. Nowadays, vitamin C, if you write, it is not available freely in the market. 2 or 3 varieties are available, it is not freely available to the market, but you must encourage the people to take fresh food. Alright. Then Edward Jenner, you know, this smallpox, I told you in the morning lecture, cowpox and smallpox vaccines. Cholera vaccine, it came to market in 1892. Diphtheria vaccine 1894. Anti-typhoid vaccine in 1898. That means before this, modern medicine starts stepping in, the vaccines were there. Okay. Further advancement is your mode of disease transmissions. The Ronald Ross discovered the Anopheles mosquito female transmits the disease malaria. Many people died of malaria. Our state also there is epidemic of malaria. Okay, in this camp, refugee camps in North Tripura, yellow fever by Aedes. Walter Fried has discovered this. African sleeping sickness, tsetse fly, bruised in 1896. So modern medicine steps in from 1891 to 1901. The multifactorial causations of by Munich, that was the period that modern medicine is curative medicine, preventive medicine, and social medicine. Curative medicine, what is curative medicine? Not merely treating the disease, but to preserve the life itself as far as it could be possible. Preventive medicine is the art of science of health, promotion, disease prevention, disability limitation, and rehabilitations. These are all part of our preventive medicine as well as some sort of your clinical medicine for rehabilitations and disability limitations. Social medicine deals with care of parents, patients, prevention of disease, and administration of medical services and care. This is social medicine. This is a picture of Sushruta, the father of surgery. He was doing some sort of surgery in the eye, and he is Charaka. Okay. So, legendary figures in ancient Indian medicine and surgery. Charaka and Sushruta. You must remember these two names. They are our pride. Next comes in the modern medicine, the discovery of insulin. Discovery of insulin is a boon to the diabetic patient. Nearly, say, 10% of the patients, I told in the morning, there are two types of the diabetic patient. One is your type 2 and type 1. Type 1, all patients will require insulin. There is no other treatment. So, if insulin was not discovered in 1920, patients would have been died because of complications, mainly diabetic ketoacidosis or type 1 patient. Even type 2 patients, 10% of them they require insulin. So discovery was made in your 1920 that Best and Benting in Toronto University in a holiday lab of MacLeod, professor of physiology. MacLeod, show you the picture of MacLeod. So Professor MacLeod has gone for a holiday. So he has given this lab to Dr. Benting and his student Best to perform some sort of research work. This is a doctor's research. Okay. Dr. Benting was surgeon actually in the army. So this is the dog. Marjorie is name of the dog. Pancreas is the dog. Taken out the extract from the dog, and some pancreatomy dogs you injected this your extract of the pancreas. They have seen that the blood sugar, other group of dogs whose pancreas was taken out, blood sugar was high. So pancreatic extract was given to this pancreatized dog. They found that blood sugar has come down. Alright, so the hormones which are reducing the blood sugar of the pancreatized dog is insulin. So discovery of insulin was there in 1920 in Toronto. Following that, this is a crude product that has to be purified biochemically. Dr. Colliff was there. There is a Frederick Benting, Best is surgeon students, and this is Colliff. This Colliff biochemist. He purified this crude extract and made this insulin available. They were given Nobel Prize in 1923. Nobel Prize. This is Professor MacLeod, Professor of Physiology. So physiology has got a tremendous role in medical science. They give Nobel Prize either physiology or medicine. Alright. This is preclinical. So this Dr. Benting, Frederick Benting and Professor MacLeod, they were given jointly the Nobel Prize in 1923. What they did, they shared this Nobel Prize with Dr. Best and Dr. Colliff. Alright. So their discovery was there, you know this. So scientists, they are leader, professional leader. So nowadays, artificial intelligence, you must have heard. As if doctors will be not required. So many medical colleges, so many students studying, that will be replaced by artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence cannot take. It is your brain which you have to give the treatment and also give the diagnosis. All this artificial intelligence will tell you regarding the diagnosis of the samples. Samples, we have radiological investigations. Pinpoint correctly. Alright, as far as practicable, the artificial intelligence refers to computer system capable of performing complex tasks that historically only a human can do. This is your Professor Saul Arman, JP, 1971. He was the father of artificial intelligence, and the idea was John McCarry, year 1956. He has given the idea of artificial intelligence and the procedures, and he has implemented this artificial intelligence in 1971. But we have heard very recently. And Smith Bout is the first artificial intelligence doctor. This is history. That I have captured the point of this picture from net. Alright. So you have heard this 2024 Nobel Prize was given to two PhD doctors, one from Muscat and from Harvard. I will show you their pictures. They discovered the microRNA. You know the messenger RNA. Messenger RNA build up this protein synthesis. MicroRNA will prevent this messenger RNA to synthesize the protein. So this microRNA may have some role, some genetic treatment of your disease process. Even diabetes has got some generic treatment. Cancer also has got some generic treatment. So people are also thinking nowadays, the doctors will not be required. Generic treatment will give, eradicate the disease and disease specific things. But it will take time. We do not know. Okay. So in 2024, Medicine Laureates Nobel Assembly at the Karolinska Institute has decided to award the 2024 Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine. You see that, interrelated, physiology or medicine. Jointly to Victor Ambrose and Gary Newcomb for the discovery of microRNA and its role in the past transmission gene regulations. Ambrose and Newcomb discovery of microRNA introduced a new dimension to this process, showing how these small molecules help control which genes are active in each cell. Today, it is known that human genomes codes over near 1000 microRNA, which are fundamental to the regulation of gene expression, shaping the development and function of the organisms. They have started to work in 1998. But awarded this Nobel Prize in 2024. So these two, artificial intelligence and microRNA, these are the recent advances of modern medicine. The Nobel Prize, this is your Victor Ambrose from Muscat University, that Gary Rukun from your Harvard University PhD for the discovery of microRNA and his role in the post-transcriptional gene regulations. Alright, the picture was in the net is like that. I could not get a better picture for you. Alright, so thank you.